everyone, welcome back to our channel. Thank you for joining us. For those of you who don't know us, I'm Leanne and this is Baby Bell. Today we're going to be talking about something that I've been moaning about to everybody that I've spoken to recently. And if you follow us on Instagram, you'll see that I've been complaining about it in our stories as well. And that is the 4-month sleep regression. A few weeks ago, Baby Bell had started to sleep through from 9:30 till 6. And I won't say that I was smug about it, but everyone always says that breastfed babies don't sleep through the night. So I was like, yeah, we've got this. Then we had the tongue tie revision and seemed to hit teething and sleep regression at the same time. And now it's just all gone out of the window. I'm not sure how many times she woke up last night, but it was almost every single hour. So that's quite different from sleeping through 9:30 till 6. Obviously we knew it was going to happen, but I didn't think it was going to be this hard. She's also fighting day naps as well, like you would not believe. The FOMO in this one is real. I used to be able to just give her a feed and she'd go to sleep and I could transfer her to her travel cot or her next to me or something, but now it seems that we have to do a mixture of feeding, rocking, bum patting, shushing, singing, head stroking, and the same combination that worked for the previous nap doesn't necessarily work for the next one. So I thought today we would talk a little bit about what we're doing to try and get through this horrendous period. So first of all, day naps. She wakes up between 5 and 6 and her dad will then change her nappy. It used to be that I'd then give her a feed and she'd go back to sleep for a couple of hours, normally till around 9. But recently she doesn't go back to sleep. So we've taken to safely co-sleeping for those couple of hours in the morning. Just have her here next to me, give her a feed, and the idea is that she will just drop off. However, that isn't working at the moment. I'm actually finding that I have to have her in the crook of my arm and rock and pat so that she goes to sleep, which, as you can imagine, after you've been up every hour for the last 5 or 6 hours is absolutely exhausting. We also have to have white noise on, so we've got Ewan, who sometimes works and sometimes doesn't, and we've also got Hoover noises on the phone, which are brilliant. £40 for a sheep, and she likes Hoover noises on a free app. That seems to have varying degrees of success. Some mornings she'll go back to sleep for 2 or 3 hours. Some mornings she'll just go back to sleep for an hour, so then we have to do it all over again. We then move on to the next nap. Again, she used to just go to sleep after her mid-morning feed, but now she has to be rocked to sleep. So for this one, I'll put her into her bouncer and then I can bounce her to sleep, which used to work really, really well. And then I could transfer her to somewhere safer. However, now she will only sleep with a big, thick blanket over her. The thin, holey blankets that are recommended are not good enough, apparently. And as soon as I try and transfer her to somewhere safer to sleep, she wakes up. So what's happening at the moment is I'm having to get her to sleep in her bouncer with her big thick blanket on and then stay in the room with her to keep an eye on her at all moments. So before every nap I have to make sure that I've got a stash of snacks and drinks to get through it. Fortunately, I do all of my research and filming and editing on my phone, so I can do that whilst bouncing her with my foot and keeping an eye on her. In fact, I've just got a new phone, so hopefully the quality of this video will be better than the last one. It doesn't really help me get much housework done, but her next nap is then usually when we go out for a walk. She'll have a sleep in her stroller, but we've recently changed from the carry cot to the actual stroller part so that she can see what's going on, and now can't leave her to sleep in that. So it means going out for quite long walks, which in this weather is absolutely great, but when it was raining 10 days ago or whatever it was, that wasn't so much fun. Her evening nap she normally has with Daddy, and he'll rock her to sleep again. We get a lot of whinging happening as well when we're trying to get her to sleep, and sometimes full on crying because she's just fighting it so much. But with the daytime naps, we've tried so many different things. I've tried putting her in her next to me in her sleeping bag with the curtains shut, everything nice and quiet. I've tried putting it on the rocking setting. Have you just sipped all over me? Oh. We now have a snuggly animal because she sicked all over herself. Is it a cow? I think it's a cow. The realities of filming with a baby, I guess. So yeah, we've tried the daytime naps in the next to me, trying to recreate a nighttime atmosphere, and she wasn't having any of that either. So as much as I don't want to have to put her in the bouncer to sleep, I can't spend all day rocking her as my arms will just drop off. So one nap does have to be a supervised bouncer sleep. On to evenings. About a month ago, we noticed that she'd started to get into her own routine for sleeping. So we started to introduce a routine, and that was going quite well. And since the sleep regression started, we've tried to enforce that quite a bit more now. So what we're doing is she either has a bath or just a wash and gets into her pyjamas. As you can see, I need to rock her now and she's not even trying to go to sleep. We then come in here and she has some teething powder because her teeth are still hurting her. Apparently I'm boring. And then either me or her dad will read her a book, and then she has nice quiet snuggles as she does start to get quite whingy around that time, just I think where she's so tired from fighting all of the sleep. Hey. After that she has a feed, and the idea is that she'll go to sleep and then we can just transfer her into the next to me and everybody can get to sleep. That sounds like a lovely little routine, but at the moment it's not going like that. We're finding that we're having to do a combination of the bum patting, rocking, singing, shushing, etc. just to get her to go to sleep. That's not every night. Some nights the routine does work, but it is very, very tiring. I'm not sure that I've actually been able to give anyone any advice in this video about how to deal with this sleep regression, but maybe there are some ideas in there that will help you while you're going through it. If you've got any tips that you would like to share with us, put them in the comments. Obviously that might help us and it might help anyone else who's reading them. Don't forget, if you enjoy watching our videos, to subscribe and hit that bell so that you get notified when our next one is out, and we'll see you next time. Say bye.